Hey, guys and gals, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. Welcome back to the Ironman Challenge.
Hello.
That is our Night Elf Hunter. It's Iron Woman. And we are in a completely different place. This episode, I've made my way here to Darkshire, which is in Duskwood. In this episode, we're going to be making a treacherous run through the Deadwind Pass. And the reason we're going through the Deadwind Pass is to get into Swamp of Sorrows. Yeah. We have some dream dust to collect from some whelps for a drug addict, a goblin. He likes to snort the dream dust. Now, he's a goblin, and you can't really expect anything less than explosions and drug addiction, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, it's safe running through here as long as you stick to the main pass. But this is where one of the coolest raids, I think. Wait, is it a raid or a dungeon? What is this? What is it called? It's not Cosmodon. That's something else. I can't believe I can't remember the name of it. Very cool. One of the coolest. You don't want to go down there because that's what you get. You get skull mobs. I can't believe I can't remember the name of the dungeon. I don't think it's a raid. Very cool, though. It's some interesting fights and things that you do in there as well. Very creative, the creation of that, as far as what's in it, different types of things you encounter. But anyway, hope you guys and gals are doing well. It's another back-to-back episode for me. Today's a Saturday, and I'm just kind of bored. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just doing some recording. Let's get our boy out here. Give him some cheese. The closest flight point we have is either going to be where we just were, Darkshire, or Stonewatch Keep, which is in the Blasted Lands, which is right here, or Netherguard Keep, rather. We're pretty safe running in there to get that flight point. I think we are. We might do it. We'll feel it out. So this is where we are heading. The thing to be careful here, as the Alliance, this is pretty much a Horde questing area. There are Horde scouts that walk along these roads, and I do believe they will attack you. This is what we're looking for. Let's track this quest. We're safe in this little area up here. Pretty much. There's some yellow mobs hanging around, but we should be all right. It's easy to get these things on you. You don't want these things casting on you for too long. Off camera, we were heading to Gadget Sand, I believe. And I got the Gadget Sand. I just made a quick run up into the Shimmering Flats to turn in a quest. I think I declined the follow-up simply because you had to take it back to the Shimmering Flats. And we're pretty much done there. I don't really feel like going back. I can't remember what the quest was, but... ran back to Gadget Sand. Got the boat back across the water. turned in a quest in Iron Forge, just a hand in. And here we are. Thank you, Torment. It's Torment who let me know about poisons as far as the level. So it has nothing to do with the level of the mob. It's the level of the poison. And what I'm talking about is our anti-venom. It cures the target of poisons up to level 25. So that's why I have seen higher, like mobs higher than level 25, put a poison on us and I can cure it. Sometimes I can't. It's the level of the poison. Now, I don't know exactly how you determine that. I don't know if it shows you what level it is, but that's the deal there. Thank you, Torment, for clarifying that, man. I appreciate it. Torment knows I'm a complete noob still, even though I've been playing the game for 20 years. I know what I know, and that's all I know. It's not very much. This is another area in the game that you will often find at least one other player here doing the same quest. Great little skinning spot here as well. You have to take a drink after this. What better place to take a drink than in the middle of a swamp? It's kind of weird looking. Not sure that's the best thumbnail. So I've not been logged out of the game long enough to have any rested XP, which is a little bit unfortunate, but not that big of a deal. There's some dream... oh, no, that's blind weed right there. Goldthorn. Goldthorn's pretty valuable herb between levels 50 and 60, I think. I can't remember what you need it for. It might be some of the higher level health pots or something. I don't know. I don't know why I just did concussive shot there. Completely unnecessary. Get healed on up, my friend. I think they're called Stonered Explorers or Stonered Scouts, the Horde mobs. And I do think they will attack you if you get too close to them, just like a guard. The Horde camp here is called Stonered, and it's right down here. It's like right here. Starting in Cataclysm, I think I think there's a neutral camp here. There's a neutral flight point for the Alliance. Well, maybe it's not neutral. Maybe it's just the Alliance. I can't really remember. Might as well just kill everything in the area while we're waiting for stuff to respawn here. Pretty gloomy place, usually. Swamp of Sorrows. You do have a dungeon here as well. And it's right over here. Atal Hakar. It's level 50 to 60. Pretty confusing dungeon. To me it is. There's different levels to it, and it's also a pretty interesting dungeon, though, I think. It's just confusing to get around in. It's pretty unique in the fact, or in the way that you have to swim out to it and go down into it. Like the whole thing's basically underwater. You're in a submerged temple, I believe. Let's drink up here. Can't believe we're so close to 40. I'm really happy about that. I don't really believe in jinxing stuff or whatever. But I did not expect to get this far in the Ironman Challenge. I can tell you that. So I'm quite happy. There's some NPC back here, and I think it's for the Horde. You come talk to somebody in this little cave right here. I think his name is Ithias. Something like that. I think it's a dragon. He's in human form. I could be wrong. I don't think he's hostile towards us. Oh, it's actually a druid. Let's go talk to this guy. It's a level 45 humanoid.
What brings you here?
I give you cordial salutations, Night Elf. You've come far off the beaten path, merely to speak to someone dwelling inside a cave. I trust there is a reason for your strange, yet not unforeseen visit here, yes? What's an night elf, what's an elf like you doing inside a cave like this? It's interesting they don't call him a night elf, just an elf. You're quite inquisitive, though such inquisitiveness belies a general lack of understanding. I say this because were you to have a definitive, a definite purpose in being here, the question you ask would seem pointless. With that, I bid you good day.
Good luck, friend.
Okay, well, nobody says he wasn't a dick. Because he sure seems like a pompous ass, doesn't he? I have to memorize that little speech he gave there. Somebody asked me a question. Oh my God, a 20-second sleep. That's pretty terrible. If I was being whacked on by something else here, that would not be good, man. 20 seconds of melee damage? I mean, I still have control of the pet. I could switch the taunt, but... So the Dreaming Whelps. Let's avoid the Dreaming Whelps, maybe? I don't know. We're out in the open like this. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. I think, there's some ward that wards you against charm and fear and sleep. I'm assuming it's a warlock that has it. But I'm wondering if priest has something. Or maybe a shaman totem. I don't know. But it would probably protect you against that. There's some dream dust. It's a slow grind. I feel like in Classic, you hit level 40, you're kind of at the halfway point to 60. Especially with no rested XP, right? We're not getting any bonus XP for these kills like we normally would. Let's drink up here. We just need 2 more specks of dust. I think I might run into Netherguard Keep. The thing about Netherguard Keep is it's this massive fortress, and there is not an inn there. It is so weird. You've got a flight point, but there is no inn, which just doesn't... It's never made any sense to me why they did that. We might have 2 on us here. I might be able to just range the sleep. If he targets me, I'm pretty close to max range. I can just run out of range, maybe. Looks like he didn't get it off anyway, so... Yeah, I think a lot of people have run around inside the keep, inside the buildings, like, where the fuck is the inn? There just isn't one there. Now, there probably is Cataclysm or later, but I don't know. Well, I guess we're going to do this. There's another quest we can pick up over here, which is an Alliance guy. He's like a stranded adventurer. It's not the safest area. So these... Well, now see, these don't turn into swords. So we're going to test something out on this. I'm going to pick this up. So I want to see if I get attacked, because it's not a sword. It's level 36, so I'm okay if we do get flagged. They do attack you. So, dude, when we were fucking around with Rexar back there, he probably would have attacked us and one-shotted me. So the thing that sucks about this now is that I'm flagged for PvP, and we're in a horde area. So what I'm going to do, I don't want to take any chances, man. If a level 60 just happens to be rolling through here, or is that stonered, they could just easily just destroy me. They could just fuck me up, right? Maybe they're bored. Maybe they're wicked and evil. So what I'm going to do... Oh, wait a minute. You know what we haven't used in forever is Shadow Meld. I'm going to Shadow Meld. I'm going to take 5 minutes until the PvP flag comes off, and I'll be right back with you. I'm going to hide. Alrighty. We're free here, PvP. I just got to be careful. I don't know how wise it is for me to even try to get this flight point. This is what I just picked up here. Okay, lesson learned. So, a couple episodes back, we were in Desolus, and Rexar was walking around, and it was the same thing. It didn't turn into a sword, so I assumed I could not be attacked by him. I feel like that was completely wrong. I feel like we would have been wrecked. So I'm glad I didn't test it out. Now, fortunately, they made this, the way to the keep here, pretty safe. There's a few things I have to look out for. These are going to be friendly. These mobs here are friendly to us, I think. Nothing else in here will be. Are they friendly? Yeah. These are our miners. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I tested that out. So I'll never make that mistake again. Now, what's interesting about Rexar, though, is he basically, I told my pet to stay, and Rexar and Misha basically walked right over top of my pet and didn't attack it. Now, I don't know that we get the same aggro. Maybe if it had been me standing there, they would have attacked it, but I don't know. So here's your mailbox, but you have no inn. There's nothing in this keep, and there's nothing in this keep. There's nothing. I mean, there's some repair people in here, but that's it. There's no innkeeper here, which is so weird. This is just like a complete waste. But anyway, whatever. Let's grab the flight point. Alrighty. What are we going to do? Let me take a look here. That goes to the Badlands. This goes back to Booty Bay. Well, let's fly to Booty Bay.
Met.
Since we now have this interconnecting point, we do have to fly through Darkshire, unfortunately. 4-minute flight.
Farewell.
We can turn this in. And then next episode, what we'll probably do is continue doing some quests here. We have the singing blue shards, which we'll get off the basilisks. I think that's what we were doing last time. And maybe with that grind and the quest turn in, maybe we hit 40 or are close to 40. And if I'm into an episode and it looks like we can level up fairly quick, I might just extend the episode, maybe even make it an hour, hour and a half, something like that. Just to get that level 40. I got these face wipes. These things. It's kind of a stupid name. They're called Dude. But they're just like refreshing wipes for your skin. I get pretty oily skin in here under these lights, you know, and it gets pretty warm in here sometimes. So it's kind of nice just to kind of wipe off the oil, grease that kind of gets built up with sweat and all that. Yeah, they feel great and they smell good. But there's no harsh chemicals or anything like that. I feel refreshed. Now, it says they're energizing. Do I feel energized? No, because that's just ridiculous selling points. But it feels pretty good. Use it on my arms too, I guess. I don't know. I forgot to mention, I've been wearing this new shirt. It says Wayland Yutani Corp. Building Better Worlds. This is from Alien. And I got this as a gift. So if you've been watching for a little while, you know that I have like this, there's a mystery person who sends me gifts in the mail. And if you're wondering how they have my address, I've talked about this before, but during a live stream, I accidentally showed it while I was ordering a pizza in a live stream, and some people got it, which doesn't bother me. You know, I'm not like scared of somebody coming to my house because I can take care of myself. That's all I'll say. But yeah, so I've had this mystery person sending me gifts every now and then, and I got this shirt, and I got 2 books. And I'm going to go get the books so that I can tell you what they are. So these books do not look cheap, man. These are big hardcover books. Look at that. Look at that. It's World of Warcraft's Rise of the Horde, Lord of the Clans. It's an illustrated novel, man. This book is so badass looking. I've not started it yet. I'm currently reading a book, so I have this. It's heavy, man. Now, this is wrapped in plastic. I've not even opened this yet. I think this is the first book in the series. It says Volume 1, World of Warcraft Chronicle. Like, just unbelievable. I got all 3 of these gifts actually like last week, and I kind of forgot to mention it. I don't know who the person is. I've asked a couple of times if they'd let me know who they are, and they just don't. So they wish to remain anonymous. That's totally cool. Whoever you are, I really, really appreciate it. It's so cool. They're obviously watching the Alien Let's Play if they got me this shirt.
Talk to me.
Here's your dream dust. So he's going to snort this.
Hurry back. Keep it real.
I think he snorts it. Yeah, he snorts a speck of dream dust up his nose. Naturally.
Time is money, friend.
Okay, so
Glad I could help.
do I want to go back to the Shimmering Flats? I mean, I turned down a quest there already. I don't think I do. I'm going to pick it up, but we might just abandon that.
Glad
Okay,
I could help.
I can't do that one. In this one,
Glad I could help. Hurry back.
we can at least talk to the Baron here.
I have work for one such as you. Keep your nose clean in my town.
Now, this is just find the Isle, which we can do. The Haunted Isle is going to be this. Oh, wait. It actually might be this. I think it's this one, actually, where the water elementals are. This is part of a quest chain. Shimmering Flats. Where is this? Oh, the Stone of Tides. Yeah. Okay, we can do that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I guess we'll keep this kind of short. I don't know how long the first part was, but that'll do it for this episode. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. I appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. Iron Woman and myself will catch you in tomorrow's episode.
Goodbye.
Peace.